Hi, I'm Jessica Barrett with Postmedia News here on Parliament Hill. Of course, this is where Canada's elected officials do their jobs. They debate legislation, they hold scrums with the media, they yell at each other during question period. But if you're a little sketchy on the details of what exactly happens here, don't worry, you're not alone. Centre Block is home to the two main components of Parliament. There's the House of Commons, where our elected MPs sit, and then there's the Senate, where unelected representatives give final passage to our bills. Now, the Senate normally keeps a pretty low profile, but you might have noticed they've been in the news a lot lately. And that could be part of the reason Prime Minister Stephen Harper prorogued or shut down Parliament earlier this summer. Each new session of Parliament starts with a throne speech delivered by the Governor-General. That's the Queen's representative in Canada. So the Governor-General sits on a big fancy chair inside the Senate's red chamber, hence the speech from the throne, and it sets out the government's priorities for the next session of Parliament. But before that can happen, there are a few traditions to uphold, and this is where things get a little bit fun. Members of the Senate aren't actually allowed into the House of Commons, and so the Governor-General has to send a messenger to summon the MPs.
As the usher of the Black Rod, I will be leading the procession into the Senate chamber. And then I will be instructed by the Speaker of the Senate to proceed to the House of Commons with a message from His Excellency the Governor-General that the honourable members in that chamber, the House of Commons, proceed immediately to the Senate chamber for the speech from the throne.
He then leads a procession of the MPs over to the Senate, but there are a few other people involved, including the Sergeant-at-Arms. This person is the bearer of the parliamentary mace, another ceremonial piece that's essentially a large gilded scepter. Back in the day, the mace would have been used as a weapon to protect the British members of Parliament, but these days it's more a nod to our British political history. Over in Senate chambers, it's standing room only for the speech. There are 308 MPs and room for maybe 50, so a lot of them will crowd into the hallway or watch on TV, like you and me. But once that speech is read, it means that it's time for the government to get back to work. And don't forget who they're working for. That's you.